Okay, well, buying a few things for my wife on Temu, I came across a barbecue blower. It's a handheld, portable kind of, it just, blows out air. It was £1.67, so I thought, do you know what, I'll buy it, I'll see if it's an absolute piece of rubbish, or if it's any good. I think it's probably going to be the latter, or a piece of rubbish, but we shall see. It's worth trying. If it's good, then it's definitely worth the money, isn't it? Before I get on, I'd just like to thank my patrons. Thank you guys so much. You are incredible, and I really do appreciate everything you've done for the channel. If you'd like to join them, there's a link in the description. Just pop along, but don't feel like you have to. Money's tight for everyone these days, so, Anyway, let's get on. Crystal needed a few things off Temu the other day, and I saw this, and it was very, very cheap. Okay, so this is the advert that's on Temu at the moment, and I think it's funny that they've overlaid music to cut down on the noise that this thing gives off, which we'll see in a few minutes. It seems to be working well in their advert, so fingers crossed. Let's have a look at the blurb and the photos. Wow, it gives off huge amounts. Can you see all of that? Yeah. It looks okay. It looks a little bit cheap, and I'm a bit concerned by the actual crank handle. It looks very, very weak to me, but we'll see when we open it up. Why has it got rechargeable? Rechargeable small manual air blower. Don't know how you recharge it. Let's have a look at a couple of the reviews. That one made me laugh. Well made. Okay, if it is well made, it's well made. But again, we will see. But for £1.77, I paid a little bit more than that for it. But it's on sale again, like it always does. I wanted to see if it could be any good. But just looking through the packaging, I've seen a glaring problem with this. This is for getting a fire going. But look at the plasticky nonsense of this. There's no way this is going to stay, this is not going to work. At least it's silent. Right, let me see if I can find my wind meter and we can see how much oomph that's giving. Alright. But crikey on a bike, it's loud. What we'll do is we'll get the wind meter and we'll see how much wind it's pumping out, and then we will go and set a fire and cause some issues. No, I've got a bit of wood I need to burn anyway, so we can do it at the same time. So around 84, 85. Seems a lot louder than that, but I think it's about 7.1 meters per second, and that would have been the absolute maximum you could get using the hand crank. Look at me, it worked. Okay, so it sounds like a Boeing 747 taking off, and the amount of wind that comes from it is negligible. I think just a pipe and blowing it with your own breath is probably just as effective. But to be honest, it's a little gimmicky, and it works okay. It does mean that when I get my barbecue up and running, I'll be able to get the coals a little bit redder, a little bit quicker. But nothing you know, nothing too useful really. It is so loud, and the crank handle will snap very, very soon. It's bound to happen. It's an eventuality. It will happen. It's just when. Thanks again to my Patreons. I really appreciate you guys. And again, if you want to join them, the links are in the description. Anyway, bye for now.